Hey guys, this is Primeval. We're about to get started with a game with no critters here. In the game is Builder for the win. He does multiplayer Let's Plays as well, and actually watching his videos is what inspired me to make mine. Anyways, we're on Pangaea, Small, Quick, Ancient Era, and I think everything else is normal. We've got normal sea levels, all DLC enabled except for the Ancient Wonders expansion. Okay, so we're good to go. Alright, so we got Rome. So with Rome, they have their unique ability, which is they grant a 25% production bonus in any of their non-capital cities for buildings that already exist in the capital. So this is good incentive to go and spam a lot of cities. As well, both of our unique units come around the same time, and then it replaces. So I think I was cut off there. Anyways, I was saying the Legion is significantly more powerful than the Swordsman it replaces. So if we go for Iron, we could be pretty powerful here. Now, ASDF, yes, those keys are beside each other, Builder. So anyways, Builder also makes multiplayer videos. I have his channel featured on my channel, so if you haven't checked him out yet, please feel free to do that. Oh no, and just in No Critters chat, Yorus, who recently started making multiplayer Let's Plays as well, he's actually much more prolific than I have. He's pumped out, I don't know, a good 16 video series already. Is also would have liked to start a game. Anyways, we just missed him, so maybe we can try to organize something better next time. Now, as for where I want to settle here, I could take the hill with the silver. That would hook the silver up right away, get me the extra hammer, get me closer. It is a hill. Let's do some scouting with our settler. We will give up the coast and the river to try to grab that hill. Yeah. Let's go. Found the city, but first we'll walk around a little. Alright, well, found the city just because I would like to get the +1 population. It's a crudely drawn map. Let's go grab ourselves a scout and start research on animal husbandry. And let's continue to explore with our warrior. We'll go and lock down the production tiles. The food tiles with production focus. Okay. So there I was just typing a message to Yorus saying that it's too bad that he just missed the launching of our game. I probably should have paused the video there. It's no fun sitting with no video changing while I type away in the corner. Anyways, Builder got the Celts, so he should be able to found a religion fairly easily. That's probably him founding a pantheon. Let's just hope it's not desert folklore. So he grabbed Monument of the Gods, so he'll probably be spamming wonders pretty early here. Let's go grab a monument. Okay, and we'll move the warrior back to do a wider circle around our capital. Okay, so we just met the Americans. We found ourselves another rune. Okay, let's grab these runes. We got mining out of the deal, so that hooks up our silver right away. And we don't have enough money to buy the stone tile here, but I would like to acquire that soon. So seems we had a bit of lag there. And here again. We just met Yerevan. Let's go and pledge to protect them. And now we do have enough money to buy that stone tile, although it would get us an extra hammer. Yeah, I'll buy that. Okay, so up next we'll go and grab ourselves pottery and then over to writing. We'll build a quick library and then we'll work our way over to ironworking. Let's see, does that make sense? I do want to make use of the Legion, but let's not decide to do that right now. We'll see how things shape up in the next 4 turns. And let's see, there's that monument done. Let's go grab a second scout, since there looks like we missed picking up some runes over to the right there. Okay. So, this scout we'll send off to the left. The new scout that we're training we'll send off to the right. Ooh, Fountain of Youth. So, we're going to want a settler as quickly as possible to go and settle by that. So the Fountain of Youth is one of the 2 ridiculous wonders that should not be in the game. That's El Dorado and Fountain of Youth. They're just silly. Anyways, Fountain of Youth, when it's in your borders, gives you 10 happiness, which is completely unfair. Anyways, we're going to try to grab that. So let's go open up Liberty, and if you can hear some laughter, that's my girlfriend in the background, being amused at how passionate I'm getting about the unbalanced natural wonders. Anyways, we've got a second scout finishing, which will head off to these runes here, which we probably should have grabbed with our starting warrior since he was already in the area, but I wasn't paying attention to the pop-up at the time. Okay, so up next we could train a settler 3 turns until our next population. Let's go and train a warrior. In the meantime, we can upgrade him to a swordsman, or rather to a legion, so having extra warriors as Rome isn't bad. And then once we hit 3 pop, we'll go and start working on the settler. If we are going military focus, I think I'm going to want an archer as well. So with the Americans being quite close to Fountain of Youth as well, we might be racing for it here. So let's try to get some more info on the area. The Americans seem to be behind a mountain range here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I would like to plant on a hill for the extra combat strength, but Monaco is locking that area out. So we just met Builder. Let's see now. This area is nicely walled off as well. 1, 2, 3. We could settle on this hill and then buy the tiles over to Fountain of Youth. That would get us the hill. It would also have a river and a few nice resources. It really will depend on how much gold we have by the time the settler wanders over there. If we have a lot of gold, enough to purchase all of those tiles, then I will strongly consider settling on the hill. But if not, we'll just go settle directly adjacent to Fountain of Youth and not worry about the hill bonus. Yeah, that looks like our only option to settle on a hill by Fountain of Youth. And work our way over to the free settler, since if we do get Fountain of Youth, we'll have a lot of spare happiness to support extra cities. And let's go see what's happening over by the Fountain of Youth. And we'll next go towards construction via masonry, since we do have the marble. And let's see if those runes are still there. Excellent. I'm not sure what we got off of that. Anyways. Alright, so we're going to send our warrior back around, since we've got scouts on both sides. And we may as well go and see what the Americans are up to. There's Washington. We don't need to steal their worker here, although that would be pretty hilarious. Let's also have a look at their capital before we swing on back. We'll make sure this guy is guarding the coveted Fountain of Youth spot, and continue exploring over this way. I guess since we did just unlock a social policy that turn, we probably got free culture off of that worker, or the scout grabbing the runes rather. And here it looks like we've met the Mongols, or at least we're seeing their cultural borders. Let's go and see what exactly the Americans are up to here. So they have no units here. I think we will go and steal their worker. Sorry, dodge. But being so close, it okay. Deal proposed. Accept. Ooh, that was quick. I don't know why dodge accepted peace there. Since we just got a free worker off of him. Anyways, let's bring this warrior back to go and protect our settler, which is going to pop out in a few turns, and continue to explore. We can meet another city-state there, fortify next turn. Okay, so I do feel kind of bad for the Americans there. We just stole a worker from them, and I'm hoping we'll be able to grab Fountain of Youth. Things are looking pretty good for that. I'm not sure which direction the Celts came from, but I'm thinking they're not too nearby. And let's go bring these guys. Okay, we just met Appleton as well, so everyone knows about this Fountain of Youth now. Let's go bring these guys into range, and we'll go pledge to protect Kuala Lumpur. If we can buy ourselves anything that will hurry up the production of this settler, we would do that, but doesn't appear to be anything that will help with that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We can get to that hill in 3 turns versus 1, 2, 3. We might go for that hill just because that Barbarian encampment is in the way of getting at it more directly. We'll send this worker over this way. It looks fairly safe. I guess we'll bring this guy down here. And keep an eye on the Fountain of Youth. And Builder's saying he thought they removed Fountain of Youth. Because, like, you're analyzing it. Alright, so I guess Builder doesn't want to use the public chat while I'm recording a video, just in case it makes him look silly. Anyways, I would like it very much if they did remove Fountain of Youth. However, it's very much in the game. Okay, so our settler will pop next turn. We just finished masonry. If we want to work our way towards ironworking, construction might also be important, as would ballistas. Let's grab the wheel for now. And, is that what we want? Well, let's pick up bronze working and see how it goes. Meanwhile, we want to meet the city-state, pledge to protect. And here, builder's saying, let's get the stolen worker. I did recently steal a worker, so I hope he's not. That wasn't a misdirected whisper chat, and he's planning to get back that worker I stole from the Americans. Okay, this stolen worker, I see what he's talking about. Do we want another settler here? I think the answer is yes, but we don't have enough to escort it. We could drop this guy over this way towards this silver, or over towards the citrus. Well, let's move him over here, and we'll get to work on an archer, and fortify there for now. Okay, so we're working these guys into position by Fountain of Youth. Meanwhile, we have another settler, and I haven't decided exactly where I want to drop him yet. I would prefer founding on the hill. I would also like to claim some of the gold here. There's citrus as well. We could settle very aggressively towards the Americans, or we could settle directly on that silver there. Okay, so we got a promotion over here. We'll take the instant heal so we can continue scouting. Let's go around this way. I will take the hill here, and let's fortify. And we do have the spare gold to buy all the tiles that I want. Okay, add to queue. Let's go and grab another archer here. Though a granary wouldn't be bad, neither would a worker. Okay, so here we're gonna take the hill. I think it should be fairly cheap to buy ourselves towards Fountain of Youth, but just to make sure no one else has a settler approaching, we'll swing down this way. And then we just need to buy 2 tiles to grab Fountain of Youth. Hopefully that won't backfire on us, but I really would prefer to settle on the hill. So let's go settle there. Shoot this guy down, like so. And here we'll grab a monument, and we should get the production bonus there. Excellent. And we'll go production focus. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, next turn. So in our next turn we'll want to go settle and then buy ourselves over to Fountain of Youth. Even if the tiles cost like 50, we should still have enough for that. 50 apiece. And we can also buy the gems, although that might be a bit of a waste. Let's go and found this city, and well, shoot there. Buy tile, buy tile. Okay, so that covers up all of our happiness, and we'll get to work on a monument. So no one wants that encampment cleared yet, but we can clear it anyways. Okay, so sieging the Americans is going to be quite difficult since they're hiding behind this mountain, which means we might want to just settle the city to grab the gold, and maybe the citrus. Spacing wise, we don't have a good hill for that, so we'll have to settle a plains tile. And it looks like in this game, since we do have a strong start, it's going to be hard for me to pull off any diplomacy, kind of like in my game as Japan. Although in that game I didn't do diplomacy because I was not in the mood for it, not because I didn't have anything diplomatic that I could possibly say. Anyways, having Fountain of Youth is pretty strong, so it does make sense, at least for now, for people to unite against me. Okay, bronze working. Let's go grab writing here. And once we hit 4 pop, I'll start churning out settlers again, or perhaps right away. Anyways, let's clear that guy. We can fortify here. Ooh, someone stole our worker. Let's go and try to get that guy back. I guess we may as well clear the encampment soonish then. We could go grab a shrine or some more units. For now, let's grab the shrine. Founding a pantheon will help. And lots of barbarians. So we will go and train a large army if we can't find a good way to get to Washington because of the impassable mountains. We'll just go and kill some city-states instead. And in fact, ask for tribute. Excellent. And there is no quest for that. I'll take it. We're not going to return it to the Americans, that's for sure. And what should we do with this archer? I guess we can send him over to explore. We should also go send over all of our units to visit the Fountain of Youth to get the heal at double rate promotion. Okay. Looks fine. Next turn. Okay, Kume has grown. He should be on production focus here. And let's get to work. We'll get the bonus off of a shrine soon, so let's put a turn into an archer in the meantime. And we'll send a scout to keep an eye on the Americans. Here are the Mayans. Send that guy over there. Send the archer to pick up the production bonus, or the healing bonus rather, and we'll use that archer as a scout. None of these guys fear us since we don't have any units nearby. Okay, the shrine's done. Let's go grab, well, we don't have a great chance for getting the Great Library, although it would let us unlock. So someone's shooting at us here. Sergeant Blast, there goes our scout. Anyways, it would let us unlock ironworking, which would be really nice. Let's go grab calendar since we do have the cotton. And choose production here. Let's grab a regular library and then we'll work on the scouts. Getting at the library in our capital will allow us to build libraries in our satellite cities much more rapidly. Let's see, modify, what else do you have here? And I don't want to alarm the Americans too much, so we'll just keep the scout there for now. Meanwhile, let's see what's over this hill. Prague. Pledge to protect them. And Here we're working our way over to Fountain of Youth. I guess since we demanded tribute of these guys, they're not likely to give us a quest anytime soon. We are number 1 on soldiers here. We finished the monument. We want to wait on the library until we get the 25% bonus. Let's go grab an archer. And we don't need this archer right away, so I'm going to switch a shrine out in front of that. And the shrine, of course, should get us the 25% production bonus. We'll go stand on this hill to keep an eye on any American settlers wandering in this direction. We might want to go and drop a city on this mountain to lock out that area as a defensive spot. We just got calendar. Let's push our way over to construction then. Or perhaps we should go for ironworking so we can find out where the iron is. That's actually a good plan. Meanwhile, we can go and steal a worker from Monaco, and we could steal a worker from Prague, but let's just do some exploring for now. Okay, so since we're doing all of this tribute demanding and soon to be war declaring on city-states, we probably will have a hard time maintaining influence with the city-states during the game. Let's see. Okay, so builders just over here, and it looks like the Americans are really getting the squish here. I wonder how they're going to deal with that. Anyways, we've got ourselves a worker we can steal fairly easily. And there's a barbarian ready to steal our worker. Let's go grab that worker here. Go make peace. Fortify. And continue to look around. We've got salt to the north. There's a worker in that encampment. And let's go and queue up a shrine. We don't need these archers right away, so we may as well get a little more faith flowing. Someone's gone and taken desert folklore, so they'll be able to found a religion fairly early. Goddess of Love is also nice, and Sacred Waters is gone as well. Okay, so trespassing in Monaco. Go and deal some damage here. It's only a minor victory, so we can hold off on that. Actually, I think we may as well clear the encampment, since we're unlikely to get any quests from these guys, as we just demanded tribute, and that way we won't have to worry quite so much about barbarians spawning and stealing our workers. Yerevan has a worker for stealing as well. We've got our free worker off of Liberty, and we can get this guy to go and improve the stone. After we get the library up, we can work on another settler. But the next order of business is grabbing our worker back and working on the cotton. And we may as well explore this bit of fog here. Okay, Antime has grown, Kume has grown. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Let's go add a library to the mix. So if we keep an eye, it's 7 turns to completion. Once we complete the library in our capital. Let's see if that speeds it up by a turn. So next turn that should go to 5, or it might go to 5, and I'm hoping it does. Okay, yep, 5 turns. Rome's unique ability paying off for us there. Let's go grab rough terrain promotion, and we can fortify there for now. We can also stand on this hill and see what else is going on around that encampment. Likewise here. Choose production. We'll get to work on a settler. And we'll also need to keep an eye on this Celtic scout. Perhaps bring our own scout back in case he wants to steal our worker. Go here. Okay, so we know where the Americans are. We know where the Celts are. The Americans settled fairly aggressively on the Celts there, but it's not like they had much of a choice. We've got the Mongols and we've got the Mayans. We only don't know where the Swedes are. Let's go over there. We can go into position to improve the marble, and there's another city-state for us to meet. They don't fear us militarily, neither does Prague. And Appleton just declared war on the Celts. Perhaps they're nearby, but maybe not. So Rome is working some decent hammer tiles here. We're pumping a settler in 4 turns. Cume can add a library to the queue as well. Add to queue, library. Go and work on that. And let's see. Send our scout back to keep an eye on the Americans. Go and work the marble. Sydney does not fear us. So this is where Appleton is. Guess we may as well go and do that. We got the cotton online. We can go farm up that tile and improve the horses. Fortify. Alright, so I think this is where we'll leave part 1. Check out part 2 to see how our playthrough as the Romans goes.